The most famous characters in video games are a plumber who's super into cosplay, a mutant hedgehog with a bad attitude, and a yellow ball who eats ghosts. So it's safe to say that video games don't just tolerate weirdness, they embrace it. But some games are so bizarre, even the most jaded gamer has to do a double take. Here's a look at some of the most bizarre games coming out in 2018. Biomutant. Developer Stefan Ljungqvist describes Biomutant as a post-apocalyptic kung fu fable. But that's just the tip of the iceberg. Biomutant actually allows players to create their own cyborg furry, a half-machine, half-animal martial arts expert with robotic implants and mutant abilities that allows for a ton of weird combinations. Ultimately, Ljungqvist says Biomutant is like Kung Fu Panda. It has a touch of, Mad Max in it. It's more like Zelda. We have no idea what that means, but it sounds awesome. Morphe's Law. Instead of simply asking players to mow each other down with various weapons, Morphe's Law takes a brand new approach to competitive shooters. When you damage a foe, the limb you hit shrinks and all the mass your opponent lost transfers to the corresponding limb on your character, making your body part larger. More mass means that you're easier to shoot, but also paves the path to victory. At the end of the match, the team with the most mass wins. The result is both hilarious and challenging, as players with tiny heads and huge butts try to take out enemies with gigantic chests and stick legs. There's something you won't see in Call of Duty. Ooblets. What if Farmville allowed you to send your corn out to attack other vegetables, Pokemon style? That's the crazy premise behind Ooblets, which introduces the world to the concept of combat gardening. Defeating enemy crops rewards you with seeds which you can plant to grow your next batch of insanely cute warrior thralls. Plus, there seems to be a lot of dancing. We can't wait to grow them all! Watam. When it comes to bizarre games, one title stands out above the rest, the 2004 classic Katamari Damacy. Now designer Keita Takahashi is back with Watam, where you control the mayor, who is a green cube with a mustache. Your goal is to befriend everything you come across, including trees, clouds, and multicolored turds. Naturally, if you're successful, things might explode? Just how Watam actually works is still a mystery, but given Takahashi's track record, one thing is certain, it's going to be a lot of fun trying to figure it out. Just don't ask what happened to Ted. Pig Eat Ball. When a game's marketing copy begins with barf-centric gameplay, you know you're in for a wild ride. Pig Eat Ball's hero is Princess Bo, who is basically Pac-Man, except every time she eats something, she gets fatter. The solution? When she's stuck in a jam, she simply vomits it all back up, including bombs, if necessary. As developer Mommy's Best Games put it, each level in every world has a unique hook or puzzle, but it starts with the barf. Doesn't it always? Hot Lava. Every kid has played The Floor is Lava, where you pretend the floor is lava is a thinly veiled excuse to jump on the furniture. Well, get your couch ready, because Hot Lava looks to bring that experience to your gaming console. In Hot Lava, you'll leap from platform to platform as you traverse familiar settings, including a suburban living room and a high school gym, all while trying to beat the clock and keep your feet from hitting the ground. Good luck. Transference. Not much is known about the full-motion video game Transference, but we do know one thing. Lord of the Rings star Elijah Wood is in it. And given some of the totally weird stuff he's been appearing in recently, you can bet that this horror-tinged ode to the not-so-classic FMV games of the 90s is going to be one of the strangest releases in recent memory. Hey, would Frodo lead you wrong? No matter what, it's going to be better than Night Trap. The Artful Escape of Francis Vendetti. The first game from new development studio Beethoven and Dinosaur, The Artful Escape of Francis Vendetti is about a young musician who embarks on an interdimensional journey using music as a superpower, and maybe even a weapon. The game's lead designer, Galvatron, describes the game's story as David Bowie traveling off from London on an interstellar trip to create Ziggy Stardust, and promises it'll be full of, quote, alchemists, wanderers, naked space gods, hallucinogens, horizonless wonder, and incredible danger. So, rock and roll stuff. Untitled Goose Game. Developer House, who made the combination sports game body horror title Push Me, Pull You, is back with a brand new project that looks just as weird as their big debut. Currently called Untitled Goose Game, the in-development project casts you as a goose and lets you do two things: honk and grab things, which you do in order to torture a poor gardener. It's all set to be the best animal-themed title since Goat Simulator, and we can't wait. Thanks for watching. Click the SVG icon to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Plus, check out all this cool stuff we know you'll love too.